Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something just a little bit different, and I'm actually a little nervous about it, but hopefully by the end of this I'll be comfortable with talking about it and actually showing you guys how to do some things. So I'm going to be talking about my hair extensions. Obviously I don't have any in because most people know how short my hair really is, and most people know I wear them, and I'm not embarrassed, and I will literally tell anyone who asks or says, oh, your hair's so pretty, I'll tell them. Like, I don't care, it's whatever, think what you want. I am my own person, and if that's what makes me happy, then that's what makes me happy, and I hope everyone just respects that out of friendship and love. So, like I said, we'll be talking about my extensions, and I'm going to apply them and actually do some hairstyles with them. Some people are actually pretty interested in this. Some people don't even care, which that's fine either way, honestly. So, I got my hair extensions from Sally's, but right before graduation time at my high school, and I really wanted my hair to look better. And I was really nervous about the whole process because I didn't know how to fix them. I didn't know if they'd match my hair. I didn't want people talking crap about me, but now I really don't care what people think about me anymore. So, therefore, I bought the extensions, and they were about $150, but it is now November, and I have literally had them since May, wore them every single day almost, and curled them, colored them, and straightened them, and they're still absolutely beautiful. They're still very healthy, very beautiful. So, moving on from the introduction, I have colored these probably twice. One was to lighten up some of the blondes so that they would mix in with my hair because I had balayage. My hair has had a long process of coloring because, as many people know, I used to be bleach blonde, and now I am you probably can't tell, but a level 4 on the top. So I had to get these matched in with balayage, and then I went to ombre. And these still don't necessarily match the bottom of my hair, but once you mix them in, they do. So don't be too worried about that. The next thing I'm going to talk about is how many extensions I have. I have 4 small, what they're called single wefts. They are clip-in extensions. Like I said, they're from Sally's Beauty. And then after the single wefts, I have 4 larger ones, some with, let me see, actually all of them have 3 clips, and they actually look like this. It just depends on where you're putting them on your head. So, as you can see, take 2 of the smaller ones that are about the same length, but one is a teensy bit longer than the other. I don't know if you can really tell how truly long it is. You're going to take the smaller one first, and I lay that across my lap, and actually I take my fingers under my ear and point upwards, and then I kind of scoop behind them and go straight to my other finger. So I'll kind of turn around and show you guys. So that's the bottom, like, 1.5 inches of my head, and I'm just going to take the rest and actually clip that up. Just please ignore my ugly head for now. After that, you're going to unclip all of your clips, and let me turn around for this part because this is a little confusing. So I'm going to take, and I'm going to clip the middle one onto my hair, and the right one, and then the left one. So after that point, your next clip is going to be a little further up on your head, which you need to do the biggest part of your head next, like the widest part of your head, if that makes sense. So my widest part of my head is right at my ears, so I'm going to take my fingers and go, but I am going to leave a little bit of this down. So I'm going to just go slightly above the ear and meet at the back of the head. Clip it up once again. And then the next weft you're going to grab is your longest, biggest one. Unclip them. And then do the same process over again. And your hair does not need to be even. Like when you part it, it doesn't have to be like a straight line or anything like that. I'm just skilled at doing this because I do it every single day because I don't like my hair length. So that's that. Don't think too hard about anything beauty, anything cosmetology, or anything hair because it's not worth the stress and it's open to interpretation. That's why I have gotten better at it over the years, just because I don't think about it and I just do it. And now it's a natural talent that I have. So, moving on. Next, I'm going to go right beside my eyes. And I'm going to take my fingers and go back just like I have been doing. And at that point, I'm going to clip up more hair. And you can probably see some of the weft below it. And you can push that down a little bit if you think it's too high. And you're going to grab your next biggest weft, which you can compare the two you have left. And you're going to grab this longer one, unclip all of them. And you're going to place that right on top of the other one. And unclip the rest. Now this is where it starts to become tricky. I kind of go right above the one that I just did. Or I go right at my eyebrow ends and I go straight back. Now you can see you want to leave almost half of your hair left because that volume and that hair is going to cover your wefts and you're going to look fake, girl, if you don't leave it. I promise. When I first got these, I literally did not know how to do this at all. I was so scared to wear them. You can ask my best friend, my boyfriend, everyone. I was like, I don't know. Like, people are going to know it's fake. Like, okay, obviously, like, they know your makeup makes you fake too, but you still wear it. You know what I mean? So, just be courageous and do what you want in this life, girl. You do you. Sorry I'm talking a lot. I'm trying to make this a quick video because I know long videos get on your nerves. Okay, so as you can see, I've got all of them in. Yes, blonde and browns mixed together. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. So, I have also got mine clipped. Cut to my hair. So, they are actually like, they fit perfect with layers. See how this one's layered? Yes, girl. This one is too, if you can't tell. So these are the 18-inch ones. I also have 22-inch ones I wear on the weekends, but sometimes, literally, there's so many wefts in my hair when I wear those that it takes so much time to put those in. So yeah, you just clip these. You just take about an inch up. You clip these in. And if you're afraid that your wefts are going to show, you can back comb your hair. This was $1 from Sally's. You can back comb your hair and then brush it down over it. Can you see a weft? Neither can I, girl. So, it looks more blended now, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, girl, we almost done. Okay, as you can see, there still looks like there's not just much. There's just a lot of difference between the hair. So now, I'm going to go up the same level that I put the other ones in. I'm just going to kind of split the hair off. There doesn't need to be a certain way you do this. And I'm going to put one right around this area. And take the last piece, put it right there. Or even a little bit further over. But before you let that hair down, I'm going to give it some volume. Because, girl, some days it's windy and I get scared. Okay, so you're going to just back comb. And it kind of looks funny at first, but just brush it down over it. And now I have to take a mirror and kind of just look at it. I'm going to back out so you can see. So yeah, that is my extensions. And I love them so much. I'm going to take a video on the mirror so you can kind of see. So yeah, there's still some like length at the bottom to where you're like, girl, fix that. Well, we're going to, and I'm going to tell you how. I just wanted to give you a view of the bottom of the hair so you could understand kind of how this stuff works. I'm plugging my curling iron, and I apologize. You're about to see my messy bathroom. But literally, even like sometimes my natural hair is wavy instead of curled, and the extensions are kind of messy as well. So I just throw them in, and like I could probably go with them like this today because it really doesn't look bad. But see, my brown hair gives the issue away. So sometimes like I'll take my curling iron and just throw curl where it needs to be thrown. Like I'll just make waves, and like I said, this is not on, but you just hold it there and then leave it, and it curls in with the rest of your hair. So that's how I wear it down, is mostly curly. Straightened gives me a little bit of a hard time. So now that you know how to get them in, I'm going to show you some hairstyles. So I'm going to take half of my hair, going from my eyebrows, angled up and back. Make sure you go kind of under those wefts because you want some hair still left down over. Like you can see this one, no doubt, okay? I know. We're going to fix that. So if you just like, wait for me. I got this. Okay, so I'm going to take my hair and I'm going to tease the bottom of it. And I'm also going to take this top layer and tease that too. Okay, girl. Wait. We ain't done yet. Okay, I use big rubber bands because this is a lot of hair, and we all know that. So next thing I'm going to do is just brush down over. As you can see, I've got a little uneven volume, but that's going to fix in just a minute. You're going to take the hair and just throw it in that ponytail holder. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to bunch it up, kind of like tighten it, if you will. Okay. See, it's not really doing well because of the teasing, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to brush through that. You just kind of have to work with these a little bit because sometimes the teasing messes you up a little bit, and sometimes it like makes it better depending on how your hair is at the moment. So you can either take it and push it up and get that volume if you want it, or you can just leave it. I like to leave most of my hair down instead of like putting it on top of my head. I just don't like that look on me. Now I'm going to take that teasing brush and just let some of my hair fall around my face so I have like a look. Don't forget about the hair that's not hiding the extensions back here. So I'm going to take a little bit of that hair, and it gets a little messy, so you just kind of have to keep an eye on all that. And I'm just going to tease the, excuse me for that. I'm going to take a piece of hair. I'm just going to kind of go over it, and once you tease this a little bit, it just covers everything. I need a mirror. So yeah, that's how I wear my extensions. And half down. Show the whole view of it. I know. So that's half up, half down. Now I'm going to take it and I'm going to do a bun. So I'm going to take another rubber band and I'm just going to throw that in a bun, just loosely. And that will be how I do my bun. Okay. It's just like that. As you can see, you literally cannot see any wefts. You can't tell I have extensions in. Especially when you curl the bottom. I haven't even done that yet. So make sure that if your extensions don't match, like some are wrinkled up, some are straight, some are curled, you can fix that, okay? So next, I'm gonna show you how to do a bun, like a bun girl. But this is very difficult, so bear with me. This might take a few minutes. If you don't like buns, you can skip through the next part of the video. Let me get this. Let me get some of my hair first, okay? Oh my God, help. Ah! I'm crying on the inside, okay. Ah! Okay, phew. Girl, I died. Okay. I want you to look at this. Crying on the inside. Okay. Next up is the bun. Like I just said, it makes it a lot easier if you tease all of your head hair and just get all of this ready. Okay, girl? You're going to tilt your head back, have your hands ready, and you're gonna loosely pull this up. Loosely, like you need to like even like loosen this because you don't want your tracks flipped. You want them to lay. So let me show you the messy ponytail I usually do first. Sometimes it hurts. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. So now this is my messy ponytail with this. It's messy, girl. And you can't see any tracks at all. And if you do, like this one is giving me a difficult time. So what I'm gonna do is flip it. Or you can bobby pin some of the area around it so it doesn't like make you look crusty. Okay, so next I usually do, like I'll either take the bun and I'll put it up with the bobby pins, or I'll wrap it and I'll put it up like so. Ow, girl. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, that would be my holiday bun for you guys. And it's really not that hard. It's just literally putting the extensions in is literally just like working with like your like hair if it was long, okay? It's not difficult, and extensions are beautiful. I love them and they're worth every penny, and I probably won't have to get new ones until like next 2 years. Like it's not gonna they're not gonna like ruin between now and then. They're so worth the money. And I literally like curl them, straighten them, and everything. Like my closest friends at college when I first went didn't know I had them in, and then I was like, yeah girl, my hair's not this long, like I only wish I wore extensions. And they're like, what? Show me. And I was like, okay. So I did. Now they know I'm fake, but that's fine. It's fine. So yeah, I just wanted to do this tutorial because some people were like, why don't you do one with extensions? I'm like, well, no one really cares about that. I mean, because they don't have any. Ask for some for Christmas, girl, because I literally love mine. And if you have issues with, like, I'm going to look real quick. If your track is showing, just, like, pull some hair down. Like, see? And now we're fine. So, literally, like, this is beautiful. And I love these extensions so much. And I'm going to buy my friends all a pair for Christmas because they're just awesome. But I really appreciate you taking time to watch this video. And I get inspired a lot to do more things as people tell me. So if you want to see something I've done or want to know how I've done something, please feel free to ask. And that's no problem at all. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time on my channel. Bye-bye.